The government constantly calling the state pension a benefit really pees me off. In the United Kingdom, the state pension for senior citizens is best understood as an entitlement rather than a benefit. Throughout their working lives, individuals contribute to the national insurance system, effectively paying into a collective fund that supports them in retirement. This system is based on the principle of reciprocity. What you put in, you get back. The pension is not a handout, but a right earned through years of contributions, reflecting the value of lifelong work and participation in society. The distinction between whether the UK state pension is an entitlement or a benefit is a frequent point of contention. While the government often uses the term benefit, many senior citizens and commentators argue it's an earned entitlement due to years of national insurance contributions. Here's an explanation of why many view it as an entitlement, along with the reasons behind the government's terminology. Why it's argued to be an entitlement. 1. Direct contribution model. Historically and conceptually, national insurance contributions, NICs. The state pension system in the UK is fundamentally built on national insurance contributions. For decades, employees and employers have paid a percentage of earnings into the NI fund specifically to cover future social security provisions, including the state pension. Qualifying years. Eligibility for the state pension is directly linked to an individual's national insurance record. To receive the full state pension, a person typically needs to have accumulated a certain number of qualifying years of NI contributions, e.g., 35 years for the new state pension. If fewer years are accumulated, the pension amount is reduced proportionally, and below a certain threshold, e.g. 10 years, no pension is payable. This direct link between contributions and payment strongly suggests an earned right. Historical context. The contributory principle has been a cornerstone of the UK's social security system since the National Insurance Act 1946. This act aimed to provide universal coverage for social security, based on contributions moving away from the earlier poor laws. 2. Not mean-tested. Unlike many benefits, which are income or asset tested, e.g. universal credit, pension credit, the state pension is generally not. Provided an individual meets the NI contribution requirements and reaches state pension age, they are eligible to receive it regardless of their other income or wealth. This further distinguishes it from welfare benefits designed for those in financial need. 3. Future contract or promise. Many people have worked their entire lives with the understanding that their NI contributions were akin to a payment into a collective fund that would provide for their retirement. They viewed it as a long-term contract or a promise from the state that by paying in, they would receive a pension later. 4. Moral and social compact. There's a strong societal perception that those who have contributed to the system throughout their working lives have a moral right to receive a pension in their old age. To frame it purely as a benefit can feel dismissive of those lifelong contributions and the implicit social contract. Conclusion. The perception of it being an entitlement is deeply ingrained because people have actively paid into the system for decades with the understanding that this payment would secure their income in retirement. The government's use of the term benefit often clashes with this public understanding, leading to frustration and a sense of betrayal, especially when changes to pension age or rules are announced.